You like the fact that it's warm in here now because we have doors now. How are you doing? I'm Martin from Gardens for Life. In this video I'm just going to show you how I made my greenhouse doors. I'm only going to give you a quick overview because I didn't really have time to film the entire process. I just had to get it done in a bit of a hurry because, take a look, it is definitely winter now. This is late November and I'm very pleased with the doors. Take a look. We're already gaining a lot of heat here. What do you think of the doors? You like the doors? All right. So that's the door at the front of the greenhouse, and I made some little windows here. I'm going to put in something to hold them up, maybe even those bars that open them automatically. If anyone has any experience with those, please let me know. I know Charles from the Bull and Ark uses them, and I must check to see what way they work. But I just used 3x2s with 2x1.5s, and I used regular old greenhouse plastic from Vivor, and that did the job very well. There's definitely a few tips and tricks that I'm going to show you in this video, like preventative damage. For example, at the bottom I actually first folded this in, and now the condensation can run straight down into the ground, so that the condensation doesn't gather in the bottom and rot the wood at the bottom of the door. And that's really important. Same here, look. The condensation can just run off, and it's not going to be like I didn't fold the plastic over at the bottom. I figured that seems like a good idea, and I did put in a diagonal here. I don't think it's really necessary. I also put in these angle irons on the first door, but I found it's not really necessary. I used very long screws for the joints here, so I drilled in with a regular drill bit, then a bigger drill bit, so I can sink the screw halfway in. So the screw is kind of from here to here, in there, all the way into here, because we're not going with the grain. So I want to make sure that it's secured, and it certainly is. There's 2 screws on each corner, and then again here. I actually ended up in a little bit of trouble. I got all the timber. This is the timber that's left over for other projects, and I got a bunch of timber. I brought it in and I had it delivered directly to the garden, and I was going to bring the generator and use the skill saw and the drill to do the work, but the generator wouldn't start, and I was in a bit of a hurry to try and get these doors done before it gets too cold, because I'm really busy these days actually packing all the pre-orders for the winter selection, and I don't want to be frozen in the greenhouse. I want a bit of comfort, so I've got the doors in. Because I'm in a bit of a hurry to get all the winter pre-orders done, I want to get the doors done in a day or two. It actually ended up taking 3 days, and I had to find a different solution. So I decided to go down the route of buying new battery tools. Take a look at these. So these are the Makitas. These were bought them at €200 from B&Q about 8 or 9 years ago, and they're still working now. The chuck on this is gone though, but in fairness now it lasted for 6 years or so, maybe 7 even, and the batteries are kind of finishing as well. So I built a lot of stuff. I built a studio, our little music studio, and a whole bunch of other projects with these tools, and they work great. And they were quite cheap at €200. They were on special offer at the time, and so I now bought DeWalt, which is the cheaper version of the professional ones. So these were actually on special offer. I didn't even know it was actually Black Friday, but I was delighted to get some money off. So I got these, and with the little bit smaller battery now. The 4 amp one is not quite as strong as the 5 amp one, but that's fine. And I got this saw, and I'm really happy with it. You can put a battery in it. So you have a safety switch here. It is unbelievable how quickly this thing cuts through wood. I'm absolutely delighted with it. And of course, with the new impact driver, all of the bits are actually breaking off. Take a look at this. It's literally been making bits of our bits. Look at that. Because it's a bit more powerful, and those bits were also very old. This, I mean, I've literally driven about 1,000 screws into wood with these, just with this one bit, and this thing is really nice. It's all brushless, and I must put a link in the description below if you're interested in these tools. Gonna make a little bit of a review video on our homesteading channel as well. But this video for the doors I'm putting up on both the gardening and the homesteading channel. So if you're on either channel, take a look at the other channel if you haven't done so yet. So it's either Birdland Homestead or Gardens for Life. So Jacob, what do you think about the doors?
They're awesome actually. Levi!
Ah no, Jay's with his cold nose, wet nose. Are you cuddly now, Levi? He's a cuddly boy. Nina, oh sorry, we haven't put in a dog door yet at the front. Okay, off you go. Come on, Nina. Nina, come. Nina, come. No, she doesn't want to get out at all. No, he's wrestling. Now, temporarily I've installed this diesel heater here, and it can be controlled through this panel. And actually there happened to be a hole down here already in the plastic because the dogs were digging some time ago. So it's running off kerosene, and it's warming up the greenhouse just a little bit. But before we go to the back of the greenhouse, I want to show you this. This is an inverter, and I can use it to connect to one of these dry cell batteries right here. It's just a deep cycle battery, and I can charge anything up to 250 watts, but I can charge all the batteries for the drill and the saw now, so it's handy. Let's take a look here. Jeez, at the moment it's 9 degrees, so when the sun wasn't shining, especially at night time, we're having a hard time actually warming up this space. But once the windows had been installed in the doors, it definitely helped a lot. So let's take a look here at the other door. Going to build a box, an insulated box, to keep the tubers as well. Keep the old Yacons and Okas safe. Look at this. This is another door, and I kept extra space underneath to put wood chips. Give us a demonstration. Come on. Yeah, go. Go. Go on. Come on, go. Out. Come on. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of the door? Look. Well, this is the dog door. As you can see here, it's free swinging. Come on, come. Come on. Come on, out. Go. Why don't you want to go? Are you afraid of it? It's not that bad. You just push here. Come on. Come on. Watch this now. I've got an idea. I'm just gonna go through the big door. Let's see if they'll go. Come. Here. Come on. Come on. Come on. This way. Come. Nina, come. Good. Good. Come here. Here. Good job. And that's the back door of the greenhouse. I'm very happy with it. These are the hinges. I used the biggest hinges the place had. And I know these screws will rust eventually, but you know, I can always replace them. It's all I had for now. And you can see the drip, any kind of rain will actually go past, hopefully, it'll go past the edge here and then down. So I just need to put in a little window here so I can open and close it from outside. I know what you're thinking, why do you put the hinges on the outside? But actually, I'm fully aware that it's not the best place for them. However, I actually wanted the doors to open towards the outside so that they're a lot more wind resistant, and if the wind is pushing here, I think it's going to hold the doors in place an awful lot better. Looks like the Madeira vine is still doing okay. We've lost very few leaves, just the ones kind of touching off the plastic there. That's nice. It stays productive for another while. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you next time, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. If I find the time to edit it in December, I will put together a video of me building this greenhouse actually. Alright, thank you. See you later. Bye bye. We love the resistance bands. They're just as good as dumbbells. Jesus. Oh my God.